Recorded Books Romance and One Click Digital present The Wedding Party by Robyn Carr, narrated by Thérèse Plummer and directed by Kathleen Gormley. One Click Digital provides free audiobook downloads in partnership with thousands of public libraries. To see if One Click Digital's extensive catalog is available to you, visit your library's website. And now, The Wedding Party.
Prologue. Charlene Dugan started her day as usual. Single. Not just unmarried, but autonomous, independent, free. She was 45, in excellent health and shape, attractive, successful in the practice of family law, the single mother of a grown daughter, the single daughter of a widowed mother, the significant other of a handsome, charming man, and devotedly non-married. Though she had been with Dennis for 5 years, they didn't live together. They each had their own homes and liked things as they were. Well, perhaps Charlene was a tad more committed to remaining uncommitted. Dennis had proposed a couple of times. But she'd been married once, only long enough to produce one daughter, Stephanie, who was now 25, and she had not been even slightly tempted to marry again in the 24 years since. She was content, satisfied, fulfilled even. On this ordinary unmarried day, there were events that, taken singularly, no pun intended, were quite manageable. But when combined, they so rocked Charlene's world that by day's end she was not only ready to consider marriage, she was inclined to do the proposing. Chapter 1. Charlene entered the law offices of Phelps, Dugan, and Dodge, innocent of the trouble the day would bring. She smiled at the young receptionist and nodded as she passed cubicles where clerks and junior associates labored. She stopped in the break room to grab her customary morning cup of coffee and a bagel. Then, as she proceeded toward her office, she heard the muffled roar of her first clients. There was no mistaking the hostile tones of Mr. and Mrs. Samuelson, two of the most objectionable people Charlene had had the displeasure of knowing. She'd been selected by family court to arbitrate the Samuelsons' divorce settlement. This was to be their third meeting. The first two had been complete and dismal failures.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?